Okay, so James, AI, artificial intelligence. It sounds super futuristic, right? Like robots taking over the world or something?
It does have that kind of sci-fi vibe, but AI is actually everywhere in our lives already. And no, we're not talking about robot overlords. Yet.
Right yet, but seriously, what even is it? Give us the basics.
Great question. AI, at its core, is about machines that can make decisions in a way that feels human. We usually talk about three main qualities: intentionality, intelligence, and adaptability. These algorithms are designed to analyze data, learn from it, and act in real time.
Okay, hold up. So it's not just doing what it's told, it's thinking?
Kind of. It's more like following patterns and adjusting based on what it's learned. Imagine a GPS app. It's not just giving you routes, it's analyzing traffic data, weather, and maybe even road closures to find the quickest way.
Wait, that's AI? I use that every day.
Exactly, and it goes beyond that. We've got AI running things in smart cities, like optimizing emergency response times, managing energy networks, and even predicting traffic patterns to prevent jams.
Or like translation apps. You know, James, the first time I traveled abroad, I had no clue how to speak the local language. So I downloaded this AI-powered translator. It was insane. I just spoke into my phone, and it repeated what I said in their language. People actually understood me. It was like having a magical travel guide in my pocket.
That's a perfect example. AI is helping in real-world, practical ways. It's not just about tech geeks in labs.
Yeah, it's in our apps, our cars, even our thermostats. It's everywhere.
And that's why it's such a big deal. AI is transforming how we live, whether it's managing city resources or helping you navigate a foreign country.
And we're just scratching the surface. I mean, what about all those fancy applications in finance or medicine? That stuff blows my mind.
Absolutely. We'll dive into those next. It's where AI really starts to show its potential.
So, James, you mentioned how AI is transforming finance and medicine. Are we talking about apps and cool gadgets, or is it really making life-changing breakthroughs?
It's both, actually. On one hand, you've got the convenient stuff we use daily. But on the other, AI is making a huge impact in areas like finance, national security, healthcare, you name it.
Wait, healthcare? You mean doctors using robots?
Not quite robots, but close. Think predictive tools. Hospitals like Mayo Clinic are using AI for patient care. Imagine software that looks at millions of medical records, predicts which patients are at high risk of developing complications, and helps doctors intervene early.
Whoa, that feels like something out of a sci-fi movie. So it's saving lives?
Exactly. It's helping doctors make faster, more accurate decisions. Same with managing diseases like heart failure. AI predicts flare-ups before they even happen.
Okay, I'm impressed. But what about outside hospitals? Is AI doing anything cool, I don't know, fixing traffic jams?
Funny you ask. That's another big one. Transportation. Cities are using AI to manage traffic lights, predict congestion, and reroute cars in real time. Just last week I was driving and my GPS rerouted me around a jam before I even knew it was there.
Wait, let me guess. It took you through some back roads you didn't even know existed?
Exactly, and I was 20 minutes early. That's AI at work, turning chaos into convenience.
Okay, so hospitals, traffic. What about money? Can AI tell me how to grow my savings?
Actually, yes. AI's been a game changer for finance. Think about robo-advisors. They're these tools that analyze your financial goals and automatically create the best investment plan. And stock trades? Machines handle millions of them in milliseconds.
Okay, that's insane. Imagine having lightning-fast reflexes for money.
Yup, and it's not just about speed. AI also spots fraud way faster than humans ever could. It's like having a financial watchdog that's always on duty.
Okay, now I really want an AI assistant to do all my adulting for me.
Well, we may not be there yet, but AI is already connecting the dots in so many areas, improving efficiency, saving lives, and even reducing stress, one traffic jam at a time.
And it's just getting started. The more I hear, the more I think. AI is this unstoppable force. James, you've convinced me AI is doing amazing things. But surely it's not all sunshine and rainbows, right?
Exactly. As amazing as AI is, it comes with big challenges. Things like bias in algorithms, transparency issues, and even questions about who's legally responsible when something goes wrong.
Oh, bias. Don't even get me started. One time, I was at the airport, right? And their fancy facial recognition machine wouldn't let me through because it said my face didn't match my passport. I had to stand there and argue with a machine.
That sounds frustrating. Unfortunately, that's a pretty common example of algorithmic bias. It happens when the data AI learns from isn't diverse enough, so it ends up not working equally well for everyone.
Yeah, I felt like it was questioning my identity. Like, hi, I'm right here. I promise I'm me.
And that's exactly why bias in AI needs to be addressed. Imagine that kind of error happening in more serious settings, like deciding who qualifies for a loan, or predicting someone's risk of reoffending in criminal justice.
Wait, they use AI for that stuff?
They do. And while it can make systems faster if the data is flawed or biased, it just ends up amplifying the problem. That's why transparency is such a huge deal. People need to understand how these systems are making decisions.
Makes sense, but here's a question. Are we actually doing anything about it?
Well, it depends. In the US, the focus is on regulating broad principles rather than digging into the details of specific algorithms. But Europe's taken a stricter approach with privacy laws like GDPR. They want more control over how personal data is used.
GDPR. That's like the thing where sites bombard me with pop-ups asking if I accept cookies, right?
Pretty much. It gives people more control over their data and forces companies to explain how AI decisions are made. But some argue it stifles innovation because it's so restrictive.
So it's like balancing privacy with progress. That's tricky.
Exactly, and figuring out that balance is one of the biggest challenges in AI today.
Wow, balancing privacy with progress really is a big deal. Okay, before we wrap it up, let's do a quick review because, honestly, we covered a lot of ground.
Absolutely, and to make it stick, let's break down some of the vocabulary that came up. First off, algorithm.
Ooh, I got this. Algorithms are like those step-by-step instructions AI follows to solve a problem, right?
Exactly, and we also talked about bias. In AI, it's when the system doesn't treat everyone equally because of flaws in the data it learned from.
Oh yeah, like when my face didn't match at the airport? Super annoying.
Right. Another word, automation. That's when machines take over repetitive tasks without needing constant human involvement.
Like those fancy self-driving cars we were talking about. So cool.
Exactly. Then there's predictive, which came up when we talked about healthcare. It means using data to figure out what could happen in the future, like predicting a medical complication before it happens.
Oh, right. And wasn't there something about fraud detection? That's like finding out when something shady happens, yeah?
Nailed it. AI catches things like suspicious credit card charges by spotting patterns that don't match normal activity.
Okay, next word, transparent. AI needs to be clear about how it makes decisions, since, nobody likes a black box.
Exactly. And speaking of privacy, it's all about protecting personal information so people stay in control of their data.
Oh, like GDPR, those cookie pop-ups, ugh. But okay, I get the point.
Another big one, adapting. AI constantly learns and changes based on new information, like apps rerouting us to avoid traffic jams.
Oh, and the one you said, the smart cities thing?
Exactly. A smart city uses AI to optimize services like improving energy use or emergency responses. Pretty amazing, right?
Totally. Okay, last one, intentionality. That's when AI isn't just reacting, but actually making decisions based on its programming. It's like purposeful smartness.
Well put. And those are the key terms we've touched on today: algorithm, bias, automation, predictive, fraud detection, transparency, privacy, adapting, smart cities, and intentionality.
Whew, that's a lot, but it all makes sense now. AI really is everywhere, huh? Wow, James, reviewing all those terms really showed me just how much AI touches everything, from how we work with algorithms to smart cities. It's mind-blowing to think about how it's literally changing the world.
Absolutely, and it feels like we're all a part of this incredible shift, whether we're using navigation apps or seeing AI save lives in healthcare.
Totally. Okay, now for the important part. Thank you, listener, for hanging out with us today. It's always more fun when we've got you here.
Definitely, and if you enjoyed this episode, we'd love it if you could do us a quick favor.
Yep, hit that like button or follow us on your favorite platform. It takes just a second and really helps us keep this going.
And don't forget to share this episode with someone who needs a crash course in AI. You know, a friend, a coworker, or, hey, even your grandma. AI is for everyone.
Exactly. And if you've got thoughts, questions, or even funny stories about tech mishaps, leave us a comment. We read every single one and might even shout you out in a future episode.
Oh, and before you go, make sure to grab the free study guide we've linked in the episode description. It's packed with highlights and helpful terms from today's discussion.
Yes, it's our little thank you for being awesome and learning with us. So until next time,
Stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring how AI is shaping our world.
bye for now.